Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is me, Nicky Sinha, and I am here with yet another very interesting and important topic, which is called Vedanta. Now, by looking at the topic only, I am sure you're able to make out that this word has been maybe inspired or has been taken from the Vedas, or maybe it has something to do with the Vedas, or maybe it is a philosophy. Okay, so let us see what Vedanta is. Now, why are we doing this topic? It is very important because you get questions from this topic every year. All right, every year you have questions from this topic, so that is important to know. Okay, so what do we have here? What is Vedanta? Vedanta is a monistic school of philosophy that believes that the world is unreal and the only reality is Brahman. Okay, what are they talking about here? So what they're saying here is that whatever is here in this world, whatever we have created here, like I'm standing in front of you, all this is an illusion. Maya, jisko hum kehte hain, moh maya hai ye, right? And what is the only reality that we have? The only reality that we have is of Brahman. Now, Brahman here does not mean the one Brahman, absolutely not. Brahman here means the ultimate reality, the ultimate truth that we have. Now, in Upanishads, we have something called Atman or Brahman ka Milan. Atman is your individual soul, like you yourself, me, myself. And what is Brahman? Brahman is the ultimate reality, the universe, the ultimate soul, who I have to become one with. And only when you attain moksha, when you are free from the cycle of birth and rebirth, will you become one with Brahman. Fine? So, here we have three sub-branches of Vedanta, which is Advaita of Shankaracharya, Vishist Advaita of Ramanujacharya, and Dvaita of Madhavacharya. Then we also have Uttar Mimamsa, which is based on Upanishads. Fine? Okay. So now, first of all, let's talk about the different philosophies. First of all, we will talk about Shankaracharya. Now, he was a very influential philosopher of India. He was born in Kerala in the 8th century. Now, what did he advocate? He advocated the doctrine of Advaita, which is the oneness of the individual soul with the supreme God. Okay, so what is the philosophy of Advaita? It says that an individual soul, like you and me, we are going to get incorporated, or we are going to become one with the ultimate reality, which is the universal soul, right? So, Atman se Brahman ka Milan. He has taught us that Brahman is the only ultimate reality. Now, Brahman here does not have any face, figure or attributes. He is formless and without any attributes. Okay? Now, he considered the world around us to be an illusion or Maya, which I just explained, and preached that the renunciation of the world, that is, giving up on this world, giving up on the worldly pleasures, and giving up on this illusion that we have created. Okay, so he preached on renunciation, and he said that only if you adopt the path of knowledge and understand the true nature of Brahman will you be able to attain salvation. So, what is he saying here? He is saying that whatever we have in this world right now, this is an illusion. The only ultimate reality that we have is of the Brahman. Fine? And how do you get united with the Brahman? That is, if you renounce this world, if you renounce all the worldly pleasures, then only, and after that you have to follow the path of knowledge. And when you follow the path of knowledge, then only you will be able to do what? Then only you will be able to become one with whom? Become one with Brahman, which is the ultimate reality. This is the philosophy of Advaita. Now, moving on to the next one, which is Ramanuj. He was born in Tamil Nadu in the 11th century and he was deeply influenced by the Alvars. According to him, the best means to attain salvation was through worshipping Vishnu because he was a follower of the Alvar tradition. Now, Vishnu in his grace will help the devotee attain union with him. So if Vishnu is happy, if Vishnu is blessing you, then you are to become one with him. So he is what? He is the ultimate reality and you will become one with him. Fine? So this is what he is saying. Now, he also gave the philosophy of Vishist Advaita, which qualified as oneness in that the soul, even when united with the Supreme God, remains distinct. Let me explain this. So what was Advaita? Advaita talks about the amalgamation of the two souls, right? So individual soul becomes one with the universal soul, right? So then there is no identity left of the individual soul, isn't it? But in Vishist Advaita, even when the individual soul becomes one with the universal soul, the identity of the individual soul is going to remain distinct in the sense they're not going to become just one blob together. No, they are going to become one, but they will have their distinct identities. Now, there's a concept of Ardhanareshwar in Vedas where we have Shiv and Parvati coming together. So they are what? They have formed one, union together, isn't it? But even in that union, even when they have become Ardhanareshwar, they maintain their distinct personalities, they maintain their distinct identities, even after they have become one. This is what your Vishist Advaita is. Now, then we have Dvaita. Now, this philosophy was given by Madhavacharya. Okay? What is he saying? He considers that both Atman and Brahman are two different entities. Very good. Two different entities, and the only way of salvation is what? The only way of salvation is bhakti. Bhakti means what? Bhakti means intense devotion. This is what he was preaching. What was he preaching? That they are two separate instincts, two separate beings, fine. या फिर वो क्या है? They are two separate entities, you can say, and you can get united. Atman can get united with Brahman only if they follow what? Only if they follow the path of bhakti, of intense devotion, of love for the deity. Only then will you be able to achieve salvation. Okay? So these are the three basic philosophies of Vedanta, which I really hope has been clear to you all. Now, why have I selected this topic? Because it is very important from your exam point of view, right? You will get questions from here. So please be very careful. Remember all the philosophies. Who gave it? Where were they born? Which century? What is this philosophy about? What are the aspects of the philosophy? Please be very careful with them. All right? So I really hope that this video was understood by you. I really hope that all the philosophies were clear. If not, please feel free to address your doubts in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to take them up with you. All right? Till then, this is me, Nicky Sinha, signing off. I will now see you in the next lecture, which is the next video, where I'll come up with more interesting topics important from your exam point of view. All right? Till then, please take care. Thank you.